Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tampa, Florida, a place that has become a hockey hotbed in recent years with the Lightning ready to strike. The Lightning have won the opening faceoff and take possession here at the start. And he slides it quickly to Gensel. Oh, he destroys him on the play.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Shuts him down. Receives the pass. Takes a shot. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. And the play continues. The Jets cross the line and gain the zone. Shot with the stop. Points moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Nemestikov's won it off the faceoff. Ehlers works the puck in his own zone. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Cutting to the slot. Puts it on net. Stops that one. Passes it over. Tampa Bay's got the puck in the defensive end. Directs it on over to Kucherov. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Shot. Glove save, and he made it look simple.
Perfetti's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways. Gonsalves plays the puck. Can't keep a hold of it. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Pass on front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Winnipeg's got it along the wall. Denies him again.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Sends a pass over. Appleton's got it against the boards. Takes a shot. Blocked in front. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. Back to the point it goes. Quick shot. He scores! What a finish!
Well, he explodes into that one-timer. It's a perfect setup, and he's in wonderful position. Gets a perfect rotation and buries it.
Winnipeg's opportunistic game finally pays off as they have the game's first goal here in the back half of the frame.
Well, now it's about continuing to push, right? One goal simply isn't enough. You're at the back half of the first, which means there's over 40 minutes left to play in this game. They got to continue to execute if they want to wind up with a W at the end of this one.
Here in the back half of this period, Winnipeg's ahead 1-0. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Levels them with the hit. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. Sends the feed in front. And that's stopped. There's a collision with some authority. Grabbed along the board by Chappie. Oh, he comes up with a stop as he got the glove on it. Off the outside of the iron and will play on. Picked up along the wall by DeMello. Through pass ahead. Bullard has scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Here's a chance on the attack. Flushes the leather. What a save by Vasilevsky. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Makes a save. Morrissey stick handling in his own zone. There's the whistle icing the call. Big face-off looming. Winnipeg's look great thus far, leading here late in the first period. Scheifele's won the draw here in the defensive zone. At center, takes the pass. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it. Well, we've seen it
be a big one as we are tied. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And he loses control here. The Bolts move the puck in the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Iafallo. The Jets play it along the boards. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Takes the puck along the boards. Tremendous stop by Vasilevsky. Scoots it up behind the net. A chance. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store. And we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Neither side giving up much in the opening frame, and here we go, still tied up in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Bolts are lucky that this game is tied, James. I mean, they've had the minority of the shots and really haven't found a way to get to the interior of the ice. They're going to have to pay the price somewhere if they want to get some shots and make this game a game.
From his own end, he picks up the puck. Here's a short pass to Radish. Taken along the wall by Gensel. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. The Jets take it along the wall. Back to the blue line. Hammers it on net. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Winnipeg's got the puck against the boards. And he comes up with it. The Lightning have possession along the boards. Now over to Gensel. Moves the puck. Grabs control of it at the point. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Perfetti's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Scooped up along the wall by Chernak. Winnipeg's got the puck. The Lightning have it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. There's a big-time hit in the corner on him there. Tampa Bay's moving it into the offensive end. The Jets look to start the transition game. Goes right to the crease. Puck scooped up by Nemesnikov. Sends the pass in front. Oh, wins the bar. Knocked away by Miller. The Bolts gain possession. Chernak's got it in the defensive end. Great pressure to force the turnover by Appleton. And that shot dies in traffic. Angles it over to Paul. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. Miller's getting called for tripping on the play. Tampa Bay's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, the top-rated power play in the league gets their first opportunity, and man, have they been waiting for this one.
Picked up along the boards by Hedman. Here he is on the tip. The Jets have possession shorthanded. Avoids the poke check. And a poke check knocks the puck away. The Bolts have it now. Here's a centering pass. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Makes the glove stop. Keeps a hold of the puck after that knock. Works it across to DeMello. Time running out with this man advantage. Here we go. Off a stick and they can't connect. Both sides are evened up as the power play has expired. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Fires it! That's not going to fool him. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. Takes it to the front. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Winnipeg's won the draw. Takes it and looks ahead. Puck picked up by Connor. Tampa Bay's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Now a quick pass to Perbix. Oh, and he put it up and over the net.
Now, you work so hard to get your eyes on the net. He sees some daylight. He goes for it, but it's a little too fine, and it's up and over.
Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Hellebuck. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Oh, what a collision. And some physicality here. Winnipeg's on the attack. Tampa Bay's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Driving right to the front.
Hellebuck's been dominating the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Jets are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Lowry's won the faceoff. Feeds it to Appleton. Oh, look at this. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Appleton's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Should be a thrilling conclusion to this one as period number 3 is now underway. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Tampa Bay's got to have a fresh start in this third period, James. They haven't been urgent, and they've been chasing the entire game, and I could tell that right from puck drop in the first period. They weren't urgent off of the faceoff. They weren't where they needed to be, and it's looked like that all game long. They need to change it now if they want to get back in this one.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 2-1 game. Points won a big draw in their own end. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Scheifele. Stopped by Vasilevsky. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit.
DeMello's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
And it's kicked away. Kucherov's lugging the puck. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Centering pass in front, and that doesn't connect. Passes on over to DeMello. They've got numbers. Grabbed along the boards by Nemesnikov. Here's an opportunity. Oh, what a great save by Vasilevsky. Winnipeg's at the back end. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Slides the puck over. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Cirelli. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Sandberg. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. Tampa Bay's gained possession along the boards. Big-time stop by Hellebuck.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Moves it on over to Lowry. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the boards. Niederreiter's gaining momentum. Here they come on the rush. Skates to the crease. Big save in front.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
The Jets grab possession to the puck. Skates across the blue line. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Vasilevsky's going to hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
Well past the midway mark of this period, it's a 2-1 hockey game. Tampa Bay's taking possession in their own end. The Bolts will play it from the defensive zone. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Gets it out of his own end. Tampa Bay's in now. Tiptoes around the poke check. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good. I was never expected to score, James, so this never really bothered me. I was always on the defensive side of it. But listen, the goaltenders had to make some huge save. Everyone's talking about the chances. How about the tenders and their positioning and the ability to move within the net?
Quick feed to point. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Here's a shot. Oh, what a slick stop by Vasilevsky. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Kucherov. Picked up along the wall by Purvix. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Kucherov's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick and he lost possession.
Willard's got it along the wing. Great reach with the poke check. The Bolts take it across the blue line. Look at the Savardian spinorama. The Bolts gain possession along the wall. And that's off a stick. Quick pass to Connor. The Lightning have the puck in the neutral zone. Tampa Bay's got the puck in the corner. And that's taken by the defense. Perfetti's picking up steam. The Bolts played along the wing. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Quick pass across to Perfetti. And that's intercepted by Gensel. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
Knocked away with the stick by Morrissey. Sneaks by the poke check. 5 seconds and he makes the save. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Well, this thing started with a whole lot of bangs, and then it kind of just turned into a chess match here.
Yeah, it really dried up. And
this away. The Penguins take possession to get this one underway. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Shot! Oh, what a stop by Vasilevsky.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Pittsburgh's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. And he's knocked off the puck there. And he dodges the poke check there. Taken along the wall by Crosby. Moves it to the kill. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
There's the whistle. We got an offside.
Ryan Shea and by number 87, Crosby. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 43 seconds.
The Bolts win it. Taken by Hedman. Moves it quickly over to Radish. Along the half wall with the puck. Broken up by Letang. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Passes it over to Raquel. And now he angles it across to Letang. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. The Penguins carry it along the wall. Shakes off the coverage. Here's a shot! Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Whistle blows, stopping the play.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a one-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Jostles for the puck, but still hands on. Slides it back to the blue line. Avoids the poke check. Pittsburgh's got it near the point. Scores him on the play. Slides it quickly to Hagel. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Tampa Bay's regained possession of the puck. Great reach by Tomasino. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Vasilevsky's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Nearing the midway mark of the period. 1-0 the score.
Gensel standing up, ready to go.
And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
Well, the PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
Tries to feed it over to Letang. And now he moves it quickly to Raquel. Pittsburgh's working the puck near the point. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Slides it diagonally to Kucherov. Here's a chance. Glove save. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck now. And he takes the dish. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Great use of the stick at center by Crosby. Pittsburgh's got it in the neutral zone. The Penguins looking against the half wall. Slips by the check. And that's turned aside by Vasilevsky. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Hard hit frees up the puck. Hammers a shot. And he's ridden off the puck. Drives it to the crease.
Timmins is really showing his nose for the net and his tenacity around the puck. He stumbles and he's off balance. Listen, the puck is not in the perfect position to shoot, but he manages to corral it and still get it to the net. These are the types of efforts it takes to win big games.
the puck in their own end. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Puck grab by Hayes. Handles the pass. Pittsburgh's going to play it from the corner. He tries to tuck it in. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. The Penguins have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities and as a result have the lead. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Gonsalves. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Slides it across. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing headed into the intermission. You know that's carrying momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
The Bolts win the draw. Feeds the puck to Hagel. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back in the morning. And we are underway, still tied up here in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Vasilevsky's been so impressive tonight, completely dialed in right from puck drop, cutting down his angles and making sure there's no second shot opportunities. His team needs to get going in front of him. This game's tied because of him.
Oh, they do it again! The Lightning have the puck against the boards. Radish is carrying it ahead. The Penguins get a hold of the puck. He's got a step! Scores! Breakaway with authority!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
The Penguins have gone in front by 1 here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by 1 in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Loses the coverage there. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. And he sidesteps the check there. Avoids the defender. Oh, he came to bring the physicality tonight. Wrist one. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. Vasilevsky's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
No room for that one to get through. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Tomasino. The Penguins are on the attack. Look out. Off the outside of the post and stays out. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. And does it again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
And it's a quick pass to Hagel. And that's snapped away in the defensive end by Kolyachonok. Dishes it off. Paul's got it in the offensive zone. Boards tripped up and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. Here's the official call.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that 1-goal lead.
The Bolts will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James, finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
No, hang on. They're waving it off here just like that.
Yeah, no way this is going to count, James. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Well, nobody likes having a goal called back, but they'll just have to play on as the puck's about to drop. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Handles the puck. Looking to break out here on the power play. Look at this. Dishes it off. Smart defensive effort to break up that play. A chance for the rush here. it across. And he's going to hold up and look for options.
Johnix almost ready to get back on
It's
the
a
ice.
3-on-1. Passes it over. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Rust. And that play's neutralized. And makes the routine save. Pittsburgh's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. The Bolts get a hold of the puck in their own end. And that's broken up. Carlson's taking it from his own end.
Vasilevsky's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's needs to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
To the low slot. The size to think about it. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck. Intercepted. Pittsburgh's got it near the point. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
Pittsburgh's been dominating the pace of play all night, and Cheryl, they've now extended this lead to 2.
It's been a dominant performance, James, right from the puck drop, and now they'll be heading into the intermission. They'll want to make sure that they reset. You know their coaching staff is going to be telling them, listen, right from the third period on, we got to find a way to finish, execute, and continue what we started.
And a great save! Gets it over to Gergensons. Poked away in the defensive end. Tries to the crease. Shot! Oh, great save there!
What a save! And they always say chance favors a prepared mind here, and this is a product of preparation here, James. You can't see the puck. You know you got to find it. You got to find it somehow.
What a save! That's how you do it!
That's a great save by the goaltender. Really quick, James. Anticipates quick movements to be able to prevent that deep from going in.
There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number, and we've got period number 3 next. We are moments away from the 3rd period. The truth lies here. Here we go. 3rd period is officially underway. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Tampa Bay's got to be better in the 3rd period, no question about it. They've got to be more aggressive on the puck, and they've got to attack the lanes when they get the opportunity. They've had very few shots on net, and they're fortunate this is a close game. If they want to get back in it, they've got to get into the offensive zone. They've got to get net front presence, and they have to shoot at all costs.
I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Shea's got the puck in his own zone. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Great hand dive by the goaltender, poking it away. Picked up along the boards by Crosby. And he keeps possession. On the attack along the boards. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net.
The Penguins are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. Padding the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
Grabbed along the boards by Hager. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Backtracks with possession back inside the defensive zone. The Penguins gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Textbook poke check by Kucherov. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. obtain. They've got an on-man rush. And it's going to hold up here. Takes the feed at the back end. Near the point. Here's a short pass to Hayes. Chance in front. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Takes the feed. And that's knocked away by McDonough. And he takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight. And the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters, all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight. Not happy with the effort as they're getting thrown out.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Carlson. And that pass is redirected. The backhand turns it aside with the glove.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Quick feed to Crosby. Picked up along the wall by Grislick. Breakaway! What a save by the Tendy there!
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and make the save.
The Penguins have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. Tampa Bay's got it in the offensive zone. Too much traffic in the lane. They go on the attack through center. Keeps control of the puck after taking a little knock. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Takes the pass. And that's a smart heads-up play by Point. And he slides it quickly to Perbix. And he lowers the boom there. The Bolts set it up behind the net. Pass across to Hagel. Moves it to the middle. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Pittsburgh's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Picked off by Novak. Passes it to Shea. And he lays him out with that collision.
The coach will be happy with the no-quit attitude with that late deliverance of a hit. But listen, they're down by a bunch of goals. It's a little too late.
Pittsburgh's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Radish. They've got numbers here. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And that's offside, stopping the play. Tampa Bay's won the draw in the neutral zone. Girgensons has the puck against the half wall. The Penguins gain possession in their own end. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Grabs the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Tampa Bay's got the puck against the half wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Final seconds of this one, an absolute clunker performance by the home team, and the fans are letting them hear it. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. The Penguins just had one of those nights where I'm sure everybody in the organization is going home smiling.
Well, they should be. They had the puck on their stick, and they were...
The Penguins kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Puck moved over to DeMello. Velarde's going to play it against the half wall. Pass save, and the goalie made it look easy. Answered the call there.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
He scores! Big-time moment for Rickard Rakell. Pittsburgh's aggressive start has resulted in the game's first goal. Look at this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's impressive, the entire start by this team. They knew that they had to come into this barn and be ready to play, because when you're the away team, not only are you the underdog, but you need to take advantage when you get it. And execution, that's the name of the game. That's why they get the first goal.
Feeds it over. Quick stop by Nedeljkovic. Slides the puck across to Malkin. Here they come on the attack. He's it up. He scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
Well, he gets lost in coverage here, but it's absolutely a perfect pass distributed right on a tee to him in his wheelhouse, and he finishes it off.
The Jets get a hold of the draw. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Makes the save. Taken along the wall by Qualifiers. Now a quick pass to Tomasino. Great read with the stick. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Passes it over. Stopped by the goaltender.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Scooped up along the wall by Niederreiter. Shakes off the coverage. And he loses control of the puck. The Penguins will play it in their own end. Timmins setting up against the wall. What a steal in his own end.
The Jets are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Right up the gut. Here they go. Takes the puck at the point. Can't connect. Picked up along the boards by Iafallo. And the puck's knocked loose. It sends it just out of reach. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Here we go, on-man rush here. And look at that penalty coming up.
This is the penalty shot all day long. He was free and clear. He was about to get the shot off and got tripped from behind.
Clutch City, what a save.
Well, goaltenders have to have a ton of patience as well. They want to make sure that they're outweighting the shooter here. James, he does a great job of it and makes the save.
Shifley's won it in their own end. Keeps a hold of the puck. With possession along the wall. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Shifley's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves around along the half wall. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Quick snap! Oh, that's a huge stop by Hellebuyck.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Too much congestion in front. Odd-man rush. Here's a chance. Denies him in front. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. No doubt on the one-time.
That was a blistering shot. You could hear him call for that puck up here. He wanted it. He was teed up, and he let it rip.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Jets still trail by a goal here, but they are back into this one, only down by one. Lowry's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Comes up with a big pad save to deny.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Grabbed along the board by Novak. Quick pass to Carlson. Loses the coverage there. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Moves it to Appleton. Winnipeg's in on the offensive attack now. Takes the puck. Appleton's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
The end of a period in a tight game, and you take a penalty. Well, your PK unit, they've got to do a job and get you to the intermission.
The Penguins start with the puck in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. Here they come up along the wing. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Penguins gain possession of the defensive zone. Lazat's got it to the side. On the one-timer, makes the save. And one last save. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number one comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Shifley's ready for the draw on this man advantage. The Jets win possession here as we open up the period, and that power play is still intact. Reaches out and uses the stick. It's in! We are tied as the power play comes up clutch.
And boy, did they ever need that, hey, James? I mean, when you jump over the boards and you're that unit, you know that your team needs you, no better way to come up clutch with a ton of confidence and fill the back of the net.
Pittsburgh's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Picked up along the wall by Rust. Nice save from point-blank range.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's all tied up. Scheifele's won the face-off. The Jets have it from their own end. The Penguins have it against the wall. Takes that pass back to the point. Slides it across. Hammers it and gets a piece of it with the trapper. Taken along the wall by Raquel. There's another stop. Oh, look at this. They are really starting to apply the pressure now. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage. Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a quick clear here, Cheryl.
Oh, you know it, James, because the puck has been in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they'll need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltender, so you want to keep him hemmed in.
Oh, spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it.
Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead!
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
Still lots of time left in the period. Pittsburgh's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Grislick. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Malkin's got it against the boards. Fires it on net. Can't get it to go. Pass back to the point. Denies it with the save. The Penguins continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Hayes wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Off target.
Well, this shot is really hard, James, but a nice reminder that if it isn't accurate, it doesn't stand a chance.
And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Moves it over to Appleton. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Penguins have it behind the net. Quick feed to Hayes. Cuts to the front. And he opts to wait for more support. Scores! Kaboom! What a shot! Nobody was stopping that one-timer. The Penguins have padded their lead now, extending it to 2 here in the second.
Well, you're over halfway through the game now. You've got a healthy lead, but you got to find a way to keep the pedal to the metal, if you will, James. You have to put the gas on. You want to attack. You don't want to sit back and give them any life.
Slides the puck to Velarde. And now it's grabbed by Miller. Winnipeg's playing it from the side. And he takes the feed. Here he is on the backhand. Nedeljkovic is going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Penguins have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he moves it up to Novak. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Right on the doorstep. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. Puck scooped up by Tomasino. Taken by Barron. great read in the offensive zone by Malkin. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Dishes it off. Scores! Well, they needed something, and I tell you, it was something, Sherry.
That certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they got to get closer than within 2 if they want to find a way back in this game.
Puck picked up by Shea. The Penguins played along the boards. Drives to the sweet spot, and he elects to explore his options. Grabs control of it at the point. Feeds it over. Puck grab by Shea. Passes over to Bemstrom. Here they come on the attack. From point blank. Oh, what a glove save by Hellebuck.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Moves it to the middle, and that's intercepted. Across the line along the left wall. Under a minute, he scores! Well, a little puck left for the play. Pittsburgh's probably thinking right now, let's just skip the intermission and keep playing the way things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy lead, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice.
Great hits up play with the stick by Miller. Lets it fly. Great save. Played it perfect.
Hellebuck's really
Oh,
struggled.
he needed to make that save with time winding down. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. The Penguins have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Penguins have a comfortable lead here in the third period, in part due to their good habits, and they've been really effective in all 3 zones all over the ice. Now they just got to bring it home. So managing and protect the puck is everything.
Here's a short pass to Rust, and he passes it up ahead to Shea. Here we go, one-man rush. Excellent stick work on the play. The Jets move the puck in the defensive zone, and that's just out of reach. Feeds the puck up to Tomasino. Great pressure with the stick. Pittsburgh's got him along the wall. Oh, he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
Pittsburgh's looking to break out. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here's a shot. A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
The Penguins continue to press even though they have a comfortable lead on their opponent, and this is a sign of a good team. You know when your opponent is on their heels. They get the lane, they attack, they shoot. This one goes off the frame, but nonetheless, it didn't matter much. They're sitting with some cushion.
And that slides right out. He's got a step.
Well, a nice play to pull away from the back here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
The Jets have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
Sidesteps the check. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Niederreiter's got the puck. Takes the puck. And makes the save. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Pionk. Winnipeg's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates.
So much pressure on this shift. They have their opponent running around everywhere, really chasing the game. This is exactly what you want.
Bemstrom's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Here comes the official's decision.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat. Nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
The Jets win the draw. Winnipeg's on the attack. Takes a shot. And that goes off, pours off a body. Slides the puck to Rust. And they cough it up at center. DeMello's exploring options along the line. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Slings it out in front. And scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! The Penguins probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Broken up with the stick at the defensive end. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now.
Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. Centering pass! And that goes off a body and a ride. And now he moves it quickly to Letang. And he slides it quickly to Shea. And it's a quick pass to Malkin.
Pittsburgh's got a lead in this game predominantly because of that second line and the offensive production that they've had in this game. There's a lot of motion. They're playing well. They've got good speed, and I've been really impressed with their performance.
And now it's grabbed by Novak. Gets in front of it. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Scooped up by Miller. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Penguins have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Winnipeg's won the faceoff. Shakes himself free. The Jets take it along the wall. Taken by Sandberg. And there's the save on the play.
Nedeljkovic has made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Less than 60 seconds to play in this blowout. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Up along the wing. Knocked away. Look at this. With the backhander. Picked up along the boards by Raquel. Quick feed to Rust. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
Hellebuck's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Nedeljkovic has opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The Penguins have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. And there's the whistle icing the call. That's all she wrote from this one. Cheryl, I like to try to preach to my kids, sharing is caring, but in this one, it was all about puck possession here. No sharing.
Well, sometimes there's a time to share, and sometimes...
on this one. The Lightning have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. Great read to break up the play. Puck picked up by Velarde. Nice poke check. The Bolts get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he hangs on to the puck. Puck grabbed by Hedman. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Into the offensive end now. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Quick pass to Velarde. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Bjorkstrand. And sends it just out of reach. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. The Bolts take possession off the faceoff.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Cirelli's won the draw at center. Moves it to Kucherov. Grabs it in his own end. Great pressure to force the turnover by Ehlers. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. The Jets gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Fires it! Oh, one-timer save! Wow! Boom! Oh, nowhere to go on the play.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Ehlers. Tiptoes around the poke check. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Sends the pass over. And that's poked away. The Bolts get a hold of the puck along the boards. Just wide. Grabbed along the boards by Lowry. The Jets will play it from the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Appleton. The Bolts take possession in the defensive end. Look at this, 2-on-1. Feeds it over. And I think he would have liked another 15 feet on that play. Tampa Bay's got a hold of it against the wall. A chance of the one-timer. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. And that goes off a player. The Bolts gain control of the puck. Gonsalves is tripped up, and we've got a penalty coming up. And the officials will pass the sentence here.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for two.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Angles it over to Tanev. All alone! Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop!
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
Tries to get it to Sandberg. Cutting to the slot. Decides to go to the backhand. Winnipeg's got it from behind the net. Puts it on net, and he catches that one with the glove. Tries to get the puck over to Gensel. Taken by Sandberg. Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. Breakaway. Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't. It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
Moves it quickly over to Cirelli. Tosses it to Gonsalves. Intercepted at center by Velarde. Picked up along the wall by McDonough. And that's intercepted by Scheifele. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And now he moves it to Gonsalves. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Winnipeg's looking to break out of their own end. From point blank. Great save from in tight. Takes the bank pass feed. And that's off a stick. Morrissey's got it along the wing. Sneaks by the hook check. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Picking up a head of steam on the breakaway. It's in the back of the net. He scores! The Lightning have finally got themselves on the board with a goal here late in the first. That's got to be a backbreaker at the other end of the ice, though, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, especially when both teams are playing really well, and it's a marginal difference in who should be winning here. But guess what? They can take that lead to the dressing room, sit down for a little bit of an intermission, and figure out how they're going to come back with more of an attack.
Winnipeg's on the attack. Fans screaming for a shot before the buzzer. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Clean sheet of ice, and here we go with period number 2. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. The Jets play it along the wing. Turns it aside. Sends it ahead to Bjorkstrand. Grabs the puck in the slot. Puck scooped up by Connor. And now it's grabbed by DeMello. Picks up the puck in his own end. And he dodges the poke check there. Tap dances around the check. Made the stop on that play. Intercepted in the offensive end by DeMello. Oh, look at this. Denies him on the one-timer. Works it across to Cirelli. Change up. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Jets have been generating a lot of pucks on net, but they still trail here in the second. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Steps into the offensive end. The Jets carry it along the wall. Winnipeg's got the puck along the boards. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, with a one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're shorthanded, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
The Bolts win the defensive zone faceoff. Now a quick pass to Glendening. Here's a short pass to McDonough. Trying to shake the defender. Cutting to the net. Ran out of time and couldn't get the shot off. Takes it into the slot. Penalty coming up here.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Quick pass across to Radish. Great read by Scheifele. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Feeds it over to Point. Makes some space. And that caroms off a body in the lane. And now he moves it quickly to Ehlers. Feeds it across. Cirelli's penalty has expired, but they remain shorthanded, and he joins the kill. He's got a step. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Taken along the wall by Cirelli. Winnipeg's got the puck. Sends it quickly to Scheifele. The Jets fail to capitalize on the power play.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by 1, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
And that's blocked from someone in front. The noise of him on all of it. The Lightning have possession along the boards. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Glendening's won the draw. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And that's a great hits-up play by Morrissey.
Bjorkstrand's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key.
It stays on as it goes off the inside of the post. Tampa Bay's moving it along the wing. Scooped up along the wall by Tanev. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. And that's knocked away. Still has possession. Jurgensen plays the puck. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. The Jets cross the line and gain the zone. Sends the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Appleton's going to play it to the corner. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Vasilevsky. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Quick feed to Gord. The Bolts looking against the half wall. Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer. The Lightning have been relentless here in period number 2, and I don't think they want this period to end.
Well, they don't. They've got the comfortable lead. They're dictating play and pace, and you know that their coach can use the entire bench, and this is critical. You want to have that opportunity to look down and be able to go with anyone on it.
Centering pass, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And he slides it quickly to Gonsalves. The Jets have it now. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. Oh, and that's knocked away with the stick.
I love this poke check, James. It shows confidence, but most importantly, the opponent isn't expecting it.
Tries to feed it over to Hagel. That knocks it off the puck. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Purvix. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
Tampa Bay's won the face-off deep in their own end. There's the horn. 2 periods down, a 3rd period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. 2 down, 1 to go. 3rd period, they're ready to drop the puck. Tampa Bay's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. The Jets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Sends the feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Off his stick. Tampa Bay's got a chance to work the transition game now shorthanded. All alone. Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
Glendenning's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Bolts win the face-off. Shot deflected. Winnipeg's gains possession. And he takes the pass.
Glendenning's been fantastic tonight, James. I mean, he has a goal already and looking to contribute more.
Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute.
In this PK, they didn't even sit back. They didn't let them set up, and they were very aggressive. And when you do that, you create opportunities, and they put them on their heels.
The Bolts have it against the wall. Protects the puck around all sorts of danger. It's a 2-on-1. Here's a pass. Can't connect on that feed. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. The Bolts slide the puck behind the net. Taken by Kucherov. Here they come. And now it's over to McDonough. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Scheifele. Takes it to the front. That's a textbook save by Vasilevsky. And here's the pass to Hagel. Poked away at center by Miller. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Avoids the poke check. From the top of the offensive zone here. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Quick pass to Miller. Puck picked up by Bjorkstrand. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Oh, quick move, he's in. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play. They score! 4 straight goals, they're rolling now.
And talk about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Leader rider's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck, just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Shifley's won the draw. Rips it. Tremendous reflexes as he makes the one-timer save. Moves it to Gergensons. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, absolutely hammers him. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Hedman. Winnipeg's got it now. Ehlers looks around. A chance in front. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Hervix's penalty is almost expired.
Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. And the man advantage fails to pay off as both teams are back at even strength.
A tremendous job by the PK units, James, to get out there and show hard work. This is exactly what it takes to kill a penalty, and they did an excellent job.
Poked away at center by McDonough. Leader riders taking the puck behind the net. Back at the point, they set it up. Strong defensive effort. Getzel's lugging the puck. Winnipeg's got a hold of it along the wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Across the line from center. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Late goings of this period. Tampa Bay's been the better team, and the scoreboard reflects it. They lead it 4-0. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. McDonough's gained the line and on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Nemestikov. Into the attacking area from the left side. In close! Score!
Hang on, James. This is not going to count. Look at the bodies down there. The goaltender had no chance of playing the puck. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Look at this. They've got to be mindful to stay calm. I know the call went against them, but we're about to drop the puck here again. Gains the zone through center. Grabbed along the boards by Perfetti. Quick shot! Stones him in front. Feeds the puck across to Getzel. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Hellebuck's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Jets need to find a way to convert one here late as they trail in the third. Barons gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. And he coughs it up with the pass. And he maintains possession of the puck here. He got all of that hit. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it.
Hellebuck's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of a puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Moves into the slot. The Jets look to start the transition game. They've got some momentum here. Finds the paddle in there and pokes it away. Here they come on the attack. Winnipeg's got the puck in their own end. They go on the attack from the left side. Play is blown dead with the offside. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Lowry's won it. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Dished on over to Cirelli. Here's an odd man rush. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. One-time blast. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to an end. They look pretty dialed in between the pipes. Cheryl picking up that shutout.
Yeah, and it was a tough one as well. A lot of shots came his way, but really aggressive, got to the top of his crease. Excellent job.
The Penguins win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. The Bolts have it from their own end. With some open space at center. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Passes it over. Here he is. Takes the shot. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Still keeps a hold of it. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck now. Sends one up to Gensel. On the attack along the boards. Great reach with the poke check by Letang. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Cutting to the front of the net. Pokes it away in his own end. Trying to clear. Pittsburgh's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Quick feed to Raquel. Turns him away. Receives the pass. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Shot. Oh, what? Oh, save.
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. Across to Tryku. Oh, another big save. Here's another shot. He scores. Talk about staying with the play as he puts in his own rebound.
This is a pounded goal if I ever scored one, but how about his ability to drive and he gets the original shot off? This is imposing your will on the opponent, just blasting through everyone, getting your own rebound to get the goal.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Intercepted the pass. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
The Lightning have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Skates to the crease. Quick shot. Gets a glove on it to keep it out. Fires away. He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play. Shakes off the coverage. Gets a stick on it. Muffs the shot attempt. Good defensive effort to poke it away. But it's really got him on their heels here now. Moves it around. Quickly over to McDonough. And that doesn't go as it's blocked in front. Picked up along the boards. Behind the net with it. Makes the save. There's the collision. Poliachonov's taking it from his own end. The Penguins are in transition. McDonough's going to play it against the half wall. Quick pass over to Achari. He's in, all alone. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
Fires it on net. Oh, the poke check. And that claims off the iron. Here's a short pass to Letang. Takes it across the blue line. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Slides it over with pace to Bjorkstrand. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled.
Gensel's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Poked away by Radish. Into the offensive zone. Sends it over. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Nedeljkovic.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time? You want to take space? Goaltender does it.
9 seconds and he makes the save. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Gotta love these games where it's a goaltending battle, James. Both of them standing tall in their creases, making athletic saves, and really dialed in right from puck drop. It's only 1-0 in this one. It's been an entertaining one, but a lot of chances at both ends.
Puck grab by Crosby. With possession along the wall. Here he is in front. Wide of the net, he missed.
Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets the look that he wants. He gets to the right spot on the ice, and then he just misses.
The Bolts take it across the line. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Great read by Raquel. Fires it. They score! Well, that was put on a tee, and that one-timer was a rocket.
Well, he nailed it, didn't he, Jim?
second. Malkin's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Tries to get it over to Grizzly. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Tomasino. Great defensive effort with the stick. Nice zone entry from the middle. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Tomasino's got it into offensive territory. Cuts into the paint. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and compete level to make that one. Just a fantastic save through traffic.
It's a 2-on-1. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Sends the pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. From behind the net, looks to break out. And that pass attempt is deflected. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. The Bolts will play it in their own end. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Broken up in the neutral zone by Purvis. Big play inside the defensive zone. Slides it quickly to Hayes. Moves it around along the half wall. Slides it across. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Spectacular kick save there. Takes a shot. Oh, and another save.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Takes a shot. And he had an answer with that save. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. The Penguins have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. Points, quick stick, lands from the puck here at center. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the wall. Handles that one. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Mama's got it in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Gensel. Good defensive stop with the poke check. The Bolts have it now. Radish has got it in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Broken up at center by Crosby. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Moves it to Raquel. With possession along the wall. Here he is in close. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. In the final moments of this period, the Penguins are currently sitting in the driver's seat leading 2-0. The Bolts take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Sends a pass over. And a stick breaks that up. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in the open ice.
Vasilevsky's a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and out-will and out-battle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Grizzlies getting 2 for tripping. Tampa Bay sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, they're trailing, and this entire bench knows who's going out there on the power play. That's right, it's the top power play unit. Who better to invigorate this group than them?
2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this team. The Bolts win the draw as this period is underway, and their power play goes back to work. Shot! Poliatronov's moving the puck through his own zone. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. There's another stop. Tampa Bay's got the puck in the defensive end. Sends the feed in front. Couldn't complete the pass. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. Way too much congestion blocks that. Moves the puck behind the net. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here.
Grizzlies almost back on the ice.
Both teams back to even strength as the power play comes up empty-handed on that one.
Well, PK can be put back on their heels, and I felt like this group was on their toes. They knew exactly how to protect this lead and really create some energy for their team.
Taken down, and the officials caught it. Takes the feed at the point, and the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Here comes the officials' call.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
The Penguins will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. There it is, the power play goal. That's the lead. Pittsburgh's picking up right where they left off in the second period. Here now in the third, and it's 3-0.
Sometimes you can go into the dressing room between periods, James, and you can kind of get into a little bit of a lull, but not them. You know that their leadership group has said, let's get out there, keep the pedal to the metal, continue where we left off.
Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. Big time stop there.
Vasilevsky's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Pushes it across to Glendening. The Bolts are on the attack. Jabs the puck away. Crosby stick handling in his own zone. Moves the puck. He got all of that one. Tampa Bay's got control of it now from their own end. Loses his balance on the play. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal! Tampa Bay's got one back, but Cheryl, they need more.
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most coveted spot on the ice, fight through traffic, and find a way to get the puck to the net.
Picked up along the wall by Novak. Moves it quickly over to Timmins. Moves the puck along the half wall. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Tampa Bay's got to find a way to get a few more goals here as they still trail by a pair. Horns won the draw here in their own zone. Paul's got it in the offensive end. Here's a feed in front. Picked off in front. Nice zone entry from the left. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Throws one up to Paul. Oh, wow. Gets in front of it for the block. From the right side and up the middle. Cuts to the paint. Denied by Vasilevsky.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the whole crowd is loving this. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Hegel's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Moves the puck up to Kucherov. The Penguins get a hold of it. Slides the puck over. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways. Taken here by Hayes. Trying to clear the puck. Great read at the line as that's kept in.
Yeah, it's kept in, but it's a tough one when you're on the defensive side of it. Now you got to turn around, get back to defensive coverage, and try and retrieve the puck.
Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here.
Oh, coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
Pittsburgh's taking possession in their own end. And a smart heads-up play to put that away by Hedman. And now he tries to get it across to Shea. Unable to reach that one. Slides it diagonally to point. Picked off in the open ice. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Gensel. Pushes it across to Bjorkstrand. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Crosby's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Pittsburgh's won the draw in the neutral zone. And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The Lightning have put themselves down a man, tripping the call. A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
The Penguins' penalty has expired. They now go to work on the power play. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. Goes right to the crease. And they strike once again with the extra tackle.
Now this has been a potent power play, and two things you need. You need creativity, but you also need structure, and the players know exactly where they need to be to set up, to work their magic around the perimeter, and then open up the lanes to attack the net.
Tampa Bay's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gonsalves. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. And he takes the dish.
Pittsburgh's ahead in this game because of their second line. I've been really impressed with their performance tonight, James. When you look at the trio, you have to look at the physical engagement, the way they're distributing the puck, and hey, the finish that goes hand in hand with it.
And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Tries to get the puck to Tryku. Pass stolen in the open ice. And that'll do it from ringside here. Pittsburgh's offense was impressive tonight, but I really love how they played in their own end as well. And as a defender, Cheryl, you have to appreciate that.
Yeah, oh, I do. That's where I played, James. Never in the offense.
The Jets will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. And that pass goes off a stick. The Jets gain control of the puck. Winnipeg's playing it from the side. Comes up with the stop. The Jets play it along the boards. And that's broken up. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Oh, here we go! Pittsburgh's got the puck against the boards. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Quick feed to Crosby. Flips it up to net. Scores! And I guess they won't need that power play after all.
Well, it's a delayed call. It almost looks as that the defensive structure collapses, and then they take advantage.
The Jets win it. They go on the attack through center. Offside the call. Will get a reset. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Penguins have taken a 1-0 lead. Lowry's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Handles the pass. Sandberg's got the puck. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Great reach with the poke check. Loses the coverage there. Dishes it off. Turns it aside with the save. The Jets move it ahead. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Here's a short pass to Lowry. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Handles the pass from his goalie. And it's a quick pass to Dewar. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Hellebuck's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Snaps it on net. Denies him.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Taken along the wall by Hayes. Big time save by Hellebuck. On the slot, wrist shot, and there's another stop.
Lee's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. They score! And that tips by.
Hold on here, James. Hold on. I think this is a high stick. This was disallowed right away. You can see the official wave it off. We're going to have to review this to confirm the call.
Past the halfway mark of this period. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Steps inside. Scooped up along the wall by Achari. And that's turned aside. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Taken by DeMello. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Broken up by Shea. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Tiptoes around the poke check. Oh, a clutch save!
Hellebuck's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Puts it on net. How did he stop that one?
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot, and he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Winnipeg's across the blue line. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Letang. The Penguins will play it from the defensive zone. Shot! And they can't find the net.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the puck is looking a little fine as it makes its way towards the net. And it misses.
Puck picked up by Velarde. And they continue to apply pressure here. Driving right to the front. And a great save.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Here's a chance on the attack. Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get one late here in the period.
They always say, James, that the start of period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
The Jets get a hold of the puck off the draw. And that's broken up. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Welcome back, everybody. James Cybulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Jets need more motion, and they need to be better with the puck. Every time they get it, they're standing still. There's nowhere to go with it, and guess what? Their opponent's closing quickly. A lot of takeaways and a ton of turnovers. They got to correct that if they want to be better in the second.
Launches it from the point, and that caroms off a body in traffic. Right on the doorstep. And there's a shot that sails over the net.
He had more time than he thought. He needed to be a little bit more accurate.
Here we go, 2-on-1. Oh, and he ran out of time to try to get something done there. Oh, what a chance here. Across the line. Broken up. What a play defensively. Into the middle of the neutral zone. From the point, they take control of it. Feeds it over. And he puts that one aside with ease. The Jets move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Winnipeg's got possession here in the offensive zone. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be to task.
Flips it on net. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. Into the attacking end. Handles the puck. Blocked in traffic. Carlson's got the puck in his own zone. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. And he slides it quickly to Timmins. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Slides it across to Iafallo. And a great heads-up defensive play here. A little bumping around but still maintains possession.
Malkin's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the equalizer on the power play. Now down by 1 at even strength. They're going to have to find a way to muster up some energy. That one was deflating.
To his teammate! And the puck departs the zone. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Picked up along the boards by Morrissey. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Sends it down low. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. Let's see what the official says here.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity protected.
The Jets take possession here inside the offensive zone. Passes it over. Off the bar. I think that caught the inside of the post.
The Jets bench showing some frustration there as they hit the post. Listen, when you're only down in the game by a little bit, you have to find a way to claw your way back in with a perfect chance right there to give them some momentum.
And that's taken by the defense.
The Penguins have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to...
Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Well, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Pittsburgh's on the attack. Let's see what the officials are calling.
You're trailing by 1 and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in the game.
Well, things should open up for both sides here with a little 4-on-4 action.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of
Sometimes there's pressure on players when they get
Scores on the man advantage and put one home.
And this is exactly why he spent so much time in practice working on specialty teams, James. You can see that good movement to open up lanes, just disrupt the box there, and they're able to cash it in.
Stan is gaining momentum. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Puck sent over to Shea. Pittsburgh's looking to break out. Grabs the puck at center. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Pittsburgh's in now. Centering feed! Puts it off the post! The Penguins take it along the wall. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Quick pass to Grizzly. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Fires it! Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Carlson. Pittsburgh's at the back end. Scores! Oh, what a one-timer to bury it! The Penguins from no run this period to end, given the way things have played out here tonight.
100% agree with you. They got the mojo. They're moving the puck. They've got a comfortable lead. The last thing they want to do is have an intermission, which can pause and give their opponent some rest that they need.
Passes the puck over to Raquel. And loses possession after a solid hit. Gains the zone along the right wall. Looks to pass it to Timmins. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Pittsburgh's been driving play all game. They sit with a comfortable lead with 20 minutes to go here, and they need to make sure they manage the puck and make smart decisions, and then they can call this one a win.
Shuts him down. Denies him again.
Hellebuck's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been...
He might have a step here. All alone. Oh, I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deep, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
And he shut the door on that last play. Willard's taking the puck behind his net. The Penguins have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Great heads-up play by the defender. And somehow he hangs on. Avoids the poke check. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Denies him in front. They're going to keep things moving here. Now he slides it up to Raquel. The Jets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Through center along the wing. And that's deflected. And he elects to play the puck. Great stick work with the steal. Novak's got it against the boards. Oh, what a move! Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Takes the feed. And now he angles it across to DeMello. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Now a quick pass to Barron. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. Puck grab by Barron. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Slides the puck across to Malkin. With the steal. Moves it to Barron. Sneaks by the poke check. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Feeds it on over to Amama. Gains the zone through the middle. To the low slot. And just got a piece of it to keep it out.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Wrist shots on the slot. Great use of the stick to poke it away. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. There's a save. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest. A critical face-off looming here. And let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender. And on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
Pittsburgh's got the puck. Dishes it to Raquel. They've got numbers here. To the front. And that's blocked. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Timmins explores options along the line. The Penguins working around near the back end. Unloads it. And that goes off a player in front. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. The Penguins have it now. And that's intercepted by Niederreiter. Too many bodies in the way. And he takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's a smart heads-up play as he breaks it up with the poke. He grabs the puck here at the point. Just slide to the net. The Jets have it now. Scrum along the boards, they battle for the puck. And they come up with possession off that battle. Didn't get all of it, but just got enough of it with the trapper. Oh, CP, you know what he wanted there. Just came up a little wide.
Well, JC certainly did. He pulled it into his body, and as he corrals it, he lets it rip. But hockey's a game of inches, and that one just misses.
And we play on. Grabs control of it at the point. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. And we are all over with this one tonight. Pittsburgh's puck possession was taken to another level tonight. It was dominant.
It was dominant, and it's what they did with it. They weren't afraid to attack, pay the price to go into the heart of the cover.